Another reason why I think the dignity argument is hugely problematic, apart from that I think it fails on the fact, is that actually the opposite is true. Euthanasia-assisted suicide can often cause, rather than prevent, painful deaths. The latest annual statistical report from Oregon reports that between 1997 and 2020, 68.8% of the lethal drugs that were used in Oregon had been barbiturates, such as secabarbital, phenobarbital, and pentobarbital. Now, this is the same means by which criminals on death row in the US are killed in lethal injection executions. It works by inducing unconsciousness, followed by respiratory arrest and consequent asphyxiation. And this has been called cruel and unusual by members of the US Supreme Court due to testimony that's been brought before the court. The majority of those injected with pentobarbital suffered flash pulmonary edema, that is to say they felt like they were drowning, in other words, fluid was filling up in their lungs, which can lead to a sensation akin to drowning and extreme pain, terror, and panic. Now, why is this relevant to assisted suicide and euthanasia? Well, a particular Canadian physician called Dr. Joel Zivot, who was a campaigner against these kinds of executions in capital punishment, who has acted as an expert witness against the use of lethal injection, described the autopsy of one death row inmate killed by pentobarbital lethal injection, Marcus Willens, which revealed, quote, that his lungs were profoundly congested with fluid, meaning that they were around twice the normal weight of healthy lungs. Willens had drowned in his own secretions. Drowning in this manner is both prolonged and painful. And he concluded that he is, quote, quite certain that assisted suicide, the same could be true of euthanasia, where pentobarbital and other forms of barbiturates are used, is not painless or peaceful or dignified. In fact, in the majority of cases, he says, it is a very painful death, and that advocates of euthanasia-assisted suicide owe a duty to the public to be truthful about the details of killing and dying. People who want to die deserve to know that they may end up drowning, not just falling asleep. And you might